Ja niin, hyvää good Tuesday evening. We are going to be covering or going to the Resident Evil 4's DLCs now. With the Lost in Nightmares, which should go without saying that this should have been the opening mission, some kind of prologue, and if they ever remake the game, then hopefully it will be made like that. Well, okay, let's do the audio testing. Which should go without saying that this... I don't know why, but I sound like I'm tired for some reason. Or more tired than usual.
Resident Evil 5.
Lost in Nightmares. Oh, I should probably I played the main campaign on my own at one point yesterday, so or not yesterday, so I don't know how well this goes on, but we at least changed it to their normal. I don't know how much these affect the DLC, these with extra content and Lost in Nightmares. Oh, hold on. Why do I always forget to do this? Your single play. Those who find reward through slight struggles. Yeah, that's me. Slight struggles. Who enjoy the journey. Ah, hey Kim. Hope it's well. Well, have hit the like button. Joshua has got a touch heat stroke. Oh, yeah, that's summer. Joo. Not in the background, joo. Hopefully Joshua feels well. Eventually as time goes by. Okay, okay, I don't really think they're... you know, I'm gonna do it on amateur since I haven't played this mode for a long time, and I remember there may be some struggles there. Don't make me go. I'll switch it to amateur if it gets too hard.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood.
Master of the unlocking, unlock the doors.
We're in.
Let's move.
A lot of blood here. Should have known this would be easy. No. Ways barred. Square end.
What is it with this guy and cranks?
He's a man of refined taste.
He's obsessed. That's what he is.
Oh. Okay.
You grab
Roger.
They always are. Good recreation of the original Spencer Mansion from the from the original and the remake. Nowhere else to go but up.
Eagle 6 to Nest. Do you read?
We read you, Eagle 6. Go ahead.
We found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted. I figure they're probably Spencer's security. Lord only knows what killed them.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
Electronic clocks.
Chris, I'm in a dining room. Well, looky here. I found a weapon I can use.
Good for you.
Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Unfortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years
Wish
ago.
you weren't there.
Guess I am getting older.
You're not the only one.
I got the door open.
Coming down to you. Patrick's memoirs. For a time, it appears as if Master Spencer would recover from his former health. But fate has not been kind, and now he confines himself to his study for days on end. It has been ages since I have seen him taking the meals to the dining hall. I have endeavored to prepare meals for his liking, and I bring them every day to the study. Unfortunately, he lacks the strength to eat anything but soup and other liquids. I cannot recall a time in the history of this household when the situation was as dire as now. In generations past, the Spencer estate was the nexus for the only most well-to-do European socialites. Now only a skeleton staff remains to look after a man who keeps himself virtually seclusion at one of his many residences. My family has been in the Spencer household service since the time of his great-grandfather. This rapid state of decline would have been unimaginable even just one generation prior. I remember fondly the days of my youth, but that seems like a lifetime ago now. It was about 50 years ago, back when my father was the head butler of the household. At that time I was learning his duties in preparation to succeed him, and there was always some chore or errand that would keep me running around the house. I remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat from a storied family and Master Spencer's schoolmates, Dr. Marcus, would find refuge from the summer heat at this villa. My father and I would accompany them and do our utmost to see that they wanted for nothing. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would take to teasing me, though more often than not they would treat me as one of them. I remember the time Lord Ashford gave me my first taste of brandy. It was on the second floor of the dining hall, behind the stone statues lining the room. He will never forget the malicious scent when he opened the bottle. But those cherished times are only memories now. Lord Ashford, Dr. Marcus, and of course my father, they have all already passed away. Only Master Spencer remains, and I'm afraid his days may be few. When Master Spencer dies, it will mark the end of his illustrious family, as well as my family's service to his. For now, I can only wait for the inevitable. There's no stuff between a few pages. Password 1. Aha. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's similar but different enough that you can find it familiar, but not something that would be. Another Patrick memoir. I cannot stop thinking about the screams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement. I administered the virus to all of them as per Master Spencer's instructions 1 week ago. Whatever they'd become now, they are no longer human. I have assisted with multiple experiments at Master Spencer's behest. I do not know of what use a simple butler or not schooled in these sciences such as myself can be, but I should be proud that the Master trusts me with his important work. He usually has nothing but contempt or distrust for those around him. However, I can't help but feel a disconnect between how I think I should feel and my actual mental state. On the one hand, I am filled with joy at the chance to assist the Master in any way I can. On the other, I feel as if I am losing a bit of my soul with each experiment I assist with. The only way I can preserve my mental faculties is by taking time off or by trying to divorce myself from all the emotion. Whichever the case, I must act and not question the Master. Duty and honor, that is what is at stake. For generations, my family has been in loyal service to the Spencer household. I will not betray my duties, and I will serve Master Spencer until the end. I have dedicated my life to serving him, and there is no turning back my back on that. It is time to check on the test subjects and report on their current condition to Master Spencer. I will carry out my duties, and I will do so honorably.
Take it!
Okay.
Oh. Okay, no, I assume Jill is gonna. Part of the wall is different. Sonata number 14.
Jill!
Okay.
Yeah, Moonlight Sonata. Chris is not a musician. He doesn't know how to read music sheets. Music sheets. Yeah, he can read, but he can't read music. Yeah, the atmosphere is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Ooh, the L-shaped corridor. Ah, bars. The dogs couldn't get in. Locked.
Jill!
Okay. Okay, it's open.
Three passwords, and we only have one. Hey, Ormax! Like I said, it's already the atmosphere here is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Heat sensitive paper. Okay, we need to locked from the inside. Aha. Maybe they'll announce the release date for Darksiders 4 when it happens. Okay, we probably need to go upstairs again. Why are we walking so slowly? Just birds. Just birds. But even the birds can. There's no... That's where Richard was back in the other Spencer estate. Big Hard and Rebecca. Did some digging yesterday according to Embracer Group's latest report aimed date in fiscal year 2027-2028 between April 27th and March 28th. Yeah. Pages from a diary from May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Alias from security and Steve from research. Steve was a big winner, but I think he was cheating, that scumbag. One of the higher-ups has assigned me to take care of new creature, looks like Skid Gorilla. The Keeper's diary. Scott said there'd been an accident in the basement lab, knew something was going to happen, but Bastard research never sleep. Been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday, skin's getting grimy and feels so itchy all over. Oh, that ought to be mid to late 2077. We need to use that time while waiting as productively as possible. Rumor is going around that the researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. Entire body feels hot and itchy and sweating all the time. Fever gone, itchy, hungry, eat doggy food. Itchy tasty. Joo, Keeper's diary. Now to that computer room. Or not yet. Should probably go to the dining hall where there was a fireplace. And let's see about the heat sensitive paper there. Yeah, there's the fireplace. Hey, Grimlock! Okay, now we have 3 passwords. By the way, now that I have people listening in on the Supergirl video, I managed to edit it mostly to the end. I still need to make a thumbnail for it, add background music to the end parts. That ending I showed I needed to write at the community post I did yesterday, and then do end credits. So I'll release it tomorrow, but I'll just throw it out there and release it. I can't do it as a premiere anymore, or I don't have time to make a premiere for it anymore, because it always, if I want to do a premiere, it has to be premiered like in the next day, like in 24 hours since the or well, not on the same day. So I'll set it up for, I'll finish it tomorrow and then I'll release it. So then we'll do Bond again on Thursday, and on Friday I'll go see the Supergirl movie. I have gotten my ticket for it. Scheduled to be August 7th, 10 PM. Since yeah, okay. Patrick's Memoir 3. I have been in Master Spencer's employ for the majority of my adult life. As of late, however, I find his actions to be inscrutable. For example, he has taken every possible precaution to conceal his whereabouts from the outside world. For what reason, I do not know. Then one day he asks me to find a certain man and makes him aware of the master's whereabouts. I do not know why he would go to such lengths to contact this man, but perhaps he wants to see if someone could find him. The man in question is one Mr. Albert Wesker, a man I have not heard in quite a long time. Only met him once, and that was over 10 years ago. I am ashamed to admit that I cannot recall his face, because as head butler, it is my job to remember people. The reason I believe is because of his eyes. Those cold, unfeeling eyes that completely overshadowed his other features. At any rate, I have endeavored to get the information into Master Wesker's hands without letting that it was Master Spencer's desire that he have the information. I know of a certain unscrupulous individual who could put the information to the streets for the right price. He is that kind that does not care who he talks to. What made the individual I found such an important is that he is in the employ of a female spy who has regular dealings with Wesker. That has to be Ada. Or probably at some point before the event and before the events of Separate Ways, because that was pretty much Ada betrayed Wesker, and yeah, they wouldn't be. Oh, no way, it's a third party. Someone that it is Ada. There's this guy he's talking about. There's Patrick, and it goes something like that, yeah. I paid this man, I forget what his name was, Roberto or Ricardo. Roberto or Ricardo. Who could that be? Yeah. What was his name, Roberto or Ricardo? Do we know who this person is? Does any veterans down in the chat know who we're talking about here? The master, he let me go, but I do not know what... Hold on. He deserved to give him bare minimum information necessary to fulfill Master's wishes. I dutifully carried out Master Spencer's directions to the letter. It was at this point that the situation took an even more cryptic turn. The Master, he let me go, but I do not know why. I asked him for a reason, and the only time I have ever questioned him, but he responded with only silence. I do not know what to do now. I am filled with sense of loss. Everything I have ever known is gone. I dedicated my entire life to serving that Spencer household, and now that book has been forcibly closed for no apparent reason. The only ones who remain with those untrustworthy security guards and the people imprisoned below the premise. I truly doubt the guards' ability to attend all of Mr. Spencer's needs. Could it be that he plans on dying? No, he is not that type of man. He would not want to leave all of his affairs in such an unfinished state. Well, this is what they built the ending twist in Requiem on. Only Ricardo we know is the guy who helped Claire escape Rockford Island, and that guy has been dead since 1998. Can't be the same guy. Master Spencer must have some grand machinations at work that are beyond my ability to comprehend. At any rate, I can only obey his wishes and take my leave. I will be loyal until the end, even if it breaks my heart to do so. There's another file here. Looks like lists of test subjects. Hans, Felicia, Marco, Jona, Irma, Ken, Laura. William, Hiro, Derek, Miles, Alex, Albert. Yo, those are the Wesker children. That's the... Hold on. Yeah, Alex Wesker, that's the who they got as the bad guy in Revelations 2, and unlucky number 13, Albert Wesker. Number of individuals has been limited to 13 individuals listed above. Joo.
I can't stop it! The controls must be somewhere else!
Okei.
I'll shoot the lock. Stand back. All clear.
Sure know how to keep a girl waiting.
Yeah. Shame there. Shit, it is a shame that this was the last we have actually had Chris and Jill interact in most of the modern things, and it's set before the main game, and after this Jill only appeared in Revelations 1, which was then a prequel, and I don't want to count Death Island anymore.
Take it!
Okay.
Oh, hey Keith. Oh, good one, smash the like button, yeah. Oh, this is what we... Yeah, I don't want to count Death Island anymore as Jill's latest appearance. It feels wrong. Ever since Vendetta and Death Island movie came out, gave up on the series. I can kind of understand that. You can understand also probably why I made the thumbnail have that speech bubble that it has. Or I don't wonder if it's visible enough. Okay, it's actually nice that when that fan film came out, they had the Jill actor pretty much appear as Jill looking like this, instead of being a copy-paste of the 3 remake. Speaking of which, by the way, I went and backed up the sequel or the prequel, that fan film. Not, I don't know if enough to get my name onto the end credits, but enough to get a hoodie.
What is that smell?
Don't know. But I hope we don't run into whatever's making it.
And when have we ever been that lucky?
Yeah. This interaction between Chris and Jill feels special, because we haven't had any of them for so long. Lisää Trevor 2 point.
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful.
Yeah. We had a slow burn opening, but... Oh crap.
You bailed me out back.
Slow burn opening, but here it finally is. Here's the survival horror part. Thanks, partner.
You grab it.
Okay.
Another one. Lisää Trevor 2.0. Jill, let's take some distance.
You bailed me out back.
Damn, it even has eyes. It's back. Oh, above us. Oh yeah, that reminds us. Chris can take more damage than Jill can. Hey, credit. Okay, arrived at beach house. Vampire, yeah.
Come on!
Okay.
Aha.
Jill!
Okay.
Oh, there's the key. Something to hit here. Tush. Another one. Melee. Yeah, Jill, snipe it! Snipe it!
Come on!
Okay.
Huh. Just realized we're in the open air courtyard. Okay, now comes this part.
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost most of my gear.
Same here. Alright, try to find a way out of there, and I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Copy that. Watch your back.
Okay, at least still have the machete. Huh. There you are, buddy. No, that's...
Jill!
Okay. We can take them all out with this. I got this. You lead them in. Got him.
Yeah, that was one. Okay. I wonder where the other cranks could be. Yeah, this is where Jill woke up. Oh! Snake. Oh, crap. That's green. This is blue.
Jill!
Roger. I got this. Lead them in.
Okay, now. I did put this on normal, so yeah. Yeah, it's still on normal. But even, and it's probably on professional where Jill would be in danger of being seen. Green one.
Give me a hand. You bailed me out back there.
This partnership. Yeah. This is another reason why this should have been the opening prologue mission. Have Chris and Jill survive through this and then have Jill seemingly die. Oh, wrong way. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be harder.
Come on, Jill.
Roger. Hold on.
Oh. Oh, it got lost. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, now! Kind of simple ones. Oh, joo. Okay. Noi. More security.
You grab it.
Roger.
Oh, okay, we're already. Yeah, I expect it to be longer.
Watch out!
ammo. The strategia here.
You bailed me out back there. Thanks.
I gave her an egg. Ammo, any ammo.
I owe you one.
Oh.
Come on!
Okay. I need ammo.
So do we both. You and me both.
Hold on. I owe you one.
You know, I just realized something. When Chris and Jill read that email about Wesker being summoned here, they should have called for backup right away at that moment. They barely even responded to that information, which, well...
Come on!
I'm gonna say no.
Come on!
I can't right now.
I expected more from you.
Oh. Oh yeah, it was just an endurance match. Stay alive long enough and then the canon event happens. And that then leads to the main game, with Chris believing Jill to be dead. This should have been the opening mission of the main game. Took about an hour to... Can now play as Jill in Lost in Nightmares, yeah. Sending data. Joo. Joo, that was Lost in Nightmares. I'll do Desperate Escape on the maybe of the weekend. And but then I'm gonna continue James Bond, the 007 First Light in the middle. Considering we're at the final areas at the moment, I think we're at the final chapters at there, because I look at there are 10 chapters. Yeah, it's probably a callback to that. Yeah, considering I'll maybe be able to finish 007 First Light on Thursday, and then we're gonna do Desperate Escape during the weekend, after I have gone to see Supergirl and done my fresh out of the theater review on it. Then we're gonna do Desperate Escape, and then I need to make a poll again on what's gonna be next. Maybe on a who wants me to get back to this game, because we left off at a rather early part, considering what I have heard about the story, which I have tried to not spoil too much to myself and most people who have already finished this. Other possible example we will go to are then Revelations 2 or Resident Evil 6. Those are the other options then. And but maybe also something on the Switch, something. Or since they announced that Rayman Legends remake or something or other, I have Rayman Legends also. I could try playing that as something next week. But yeah, let's do that then. So, okay, let's give a shout out to everyone who was here. Oh, I forgot to pin. No, never mind. No, there it is. I forgot nothing. Never mind, it's still there. Yeah, Kim, who is looking after Joshua in the background because he's so. Yeah, Kim, Ormax, Grimlock, Keith, who is at work, and Grady. Revelations and skip 6. Yeah. I tried 6 some years ago, or a year or something ago, and if I would do 6, that would be automatically on easy just to get through all the way too much, not enough breathing room or those actions, yeah. So, okay, so, yeah. Everyone who I just named on the chat down here, thank you for having been here to watch me play Lost in Nightmares. Thank you for being a part of my audience. And how many likes did it get? Can I see likes here? 4 likes. Thank you for having liked. And also, hopefully, and the people who watch in the future, feel free to like as well. Feel free to go check out the main games playthrough. And since we got done with this quickly, I'll probably try to finish up the Supergirl video and maybe be able to set it to premiere tomorrow at a certain time so that I don't need to get a fixed time when to release it. So, yeah, like, comment, check out the channel for the previous streams and other videos. Ding the bell to be alerted for 007 First Light on Thursday, Desperate Escape on the weekend, and Supergirl video for tomorrow. Because I'm gonna get the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow video to premiere or to release it tomorrow. Depending on if any music choices I have put into it won't get any copyright claims, then how many versions I need to render out of it. Well, that's gonna be that. So yeah. To recap, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow video comes out tomorrow. 007 First Light on Thursday. And I'll go to see the Supergirl movie on Friday. And then I'll do the immediate fresh out of the theater review on it. Where, like, film myself talking to the camera. And read notes I'll write to my phone during the movie. Do that kind of review like I did with Superman last year. And then we're gonna do Desperate Escape. Maybe on Sunday or later on Saturday. Depends on how quickly I get those done. And then I'm gonna make a poll. Or I could probably make a poll in the days between two. On what to stream next week. Until then, yeah. Once again, like, comment, check out the channel again, subscribe, ding the bell to be alerted for all of that I just announced, and may your heart be your guiding key. See you at the latest on Thursday.